Hello guys, this is Bisection, mathematics class, SS1. The last time on the video class, we had frustrum of a pyramid and that of a cone. And I told you a frustrum is when you cut a whole cone or a pyramid into in a parallel way, parallel to the base of the cone or the pyramid. It produces a what? A smaller cone or a smaller pyramid, and the frustrum. The remainder is the what? The frustrum. If you cut a pyramid parallel to the base, it gives you a what? A smaller cone. Sorry, if you cut a cone parallel to the base, it gives you a what? A smaller cone and a frustrum. And that applies to that of a what? A pyramid. And we worked on how to calculate the what? Curved surface area of a cone, which is what? Of a cone which is parallel, and that of a frustrum is what? The curved surface area of the whole cone minus the curved surface area of the what? Smaller cone, which is what? By capital letter R, L minus by small letter R and L. And that total surface area, which is what? The sum of the curved surface area and the area of the base and bottom, top and bottom rather, the curved surface area plus the area of the what? Top and bottom, which is what? Pi r square, pi r square. We talked about the pyramid, calculated the volume. But this week we'll be looking at geometric construction, how to construct what angles. We're focusing on 90, 45, 60, and 30. We'll talk about how you can, what does bisection means. Bisecting a line. If you have a straight line, how do you bisect? And what does bisecting mean? Bisecting means like splitting into two, dividing. So how do you divide a straight line? With your compass and your pencil. So we look into that. Before we go further into the topic, I would like to share with you our learning objective. Geometric construction for SS1 class. So at the end of the lesson, students should be able to construct a triangle from a given size or angle. Construct a triangle from a given side or what angle. We all know that a triangle is made up of 3 sides and 3 angles. So we have different types of triangle. We have the isosceles triangle, whereby 2 sides are equal. Equilateral triangle, whereby all 3 sides are equal. We have the right angle triangle. We have a lot of triangles. So how do you construct a triangle? It's not like about using a drawing, or you construct it. Probably there are ways by which you can construct a triangle. The 3 sides, probably you are given angles on the side, or you are just given the sides. So how do you construct it? I'll take you through the procedures and draw you should be able to draw and bisect a line segment. Now you will learn how to what? Bisect a line and construct and bisect given what angles. I already told you that we'll be looking at angle 90, 45, 60, and 30. So let's go into the topic proper. So construction of triangle, these are the 3 ways by which you can construct a triangle. It is required that you have all your tools, like you have a pencil, your protractor for measuring of angle, your compass for drawing of angle. You all know what compass is, and a ruler. You need your pencil, your ruler, your compass, and protractor. These are your required materials. So these are the different ways. Number 1, you can construct a triangle when all 3 sides lengths are provided. When all the length of the side, probably you want to construct a triangle, label A, B, C, you are given what? Side AB to be this, side ABC to be that, and side AC to be that. Then by that you can just pick your compass and a pencil with the radius. So you measure and draw it. So you can construct a triangle when the length of a side, just one side of the triangle, is given and 2 angles are given. So you pick your compass and your pencil with a suitable radius or the given length. You measure the side given, then you construct your angle. But that's what we'll be looking at, how you can construct angles. So constructing a triangle can also be done when you are given 2 sides of a length of 2 sides and one given angle. So you can draw the side given, and you construct the angle. Whereby you just draw it the line to join a 3 side to form a 3 side triangle. So these are the 3 ways by which you can construct a triangle. 1, you can take note of the word construct, not draw. Construct is when all the 3 sides are given, that is, the 3 sides of a triangle are given, or when one length of a side is given and 2 angles are given provided. So you have to construct. Constructing a triangle can also be done when the length of 2 sides are given and 1 angle are given. So I will take you through construction of angles now. I believe you know how to draw a line with your ruler. So drawing and bisection of a line segment. And what does bisection mean? I already told you it's cutting into 2, splitting into 2. But that's to be straight. The length you are leaving at this side must be equal to the length that you are using at this side. That's why we'll bisect. So bisecting a line can be easily done with a ruler and a pencil, provided there's a given length. Yes, we are given a length of let's say 12 centimeters. It's easy for you to measure and find the midpoint. And bisection is a way of cutting or dividing a line into into two, or an angle. Bisection is a way of cutting or dividing a line or angle into what? Two. I already told you, splitting into two over what? An angle or a line. Like now we can bisect angle 90. If we bisect angle 90 to give us what? Angle 45, that is, we divide it into two. If we bisect angle 60 to give us what? Angle 30, that is, we divide it into two. In case whereby an angle is constructed, the half can be what? Derived easily by bisecting the what? The angle. You can be given angle 120 to divide it, you get what? Angle 60. Can be given what? Angle 90, you get 45, like I said earlier. You can be given several angles. So when you bisect it, it give you even you can give you angle 30, if you construct angle 30, bisect it to give you what? Angle 15. For example, angle 45 can simply be derived from just by bisecting what? Angle 90. So I'll take you through how you can bisect. Take a look at this diagram. This is your compass and your pencil. Look at this line drawn. Line what? AB is a line segment. So how do you bisect it? Look at this one. If you draw a line from this middle, you will find out that, and label it C, you find out that AC is equal to what? BC. Draw a line from this segment. Let me get a spotlight for you. If you draw a line straight down like this to join this, you'll find out that AC, and label the point of intersection here, AC, you find out AC equals to what? BC. AC equals to what? BC. But how did they come about this? You find what? This is the length, or AB. So you find a suitable radius for your compass. This is the what? When you say radius in your compass, you find a suitable length. You can say measure it to be 5 centimeters on your ruler or 6 centimeters. So you place the tip. You can see the pin of your compass here. So you draw a line, you draw an arc. This is the arc drawn here. Place the pin on this with the same radius, with the same length of compass and pencil. Place it on A. Draw a line to cross what? The arc drawn from what? B, and bisect, and what? Draw a line to join them. You find out that the point of intersection is what? You now label the point of intersection C, find out what? AC equals to what? BC. This is how you bisect a line. But make sure that the radius, that the length you are using on your compass for a point is the same as the what you are using for a point. When you use, let's say this is 5 centimeters here, you are using 5 centimeters to bisect, draw an arc here. You don't use 3 centimeters here or 4 centimeters. You continue with this what? Same radius, same length. So you bisect through and bisect through down here. So join the line together. You see, this is what? A perpendicular line, a straight line. And that's how you can form what? Angle 90 degrees. That's an angle 90 degree there. But that's how you bisect a line. So we'll go to the next thing. Excuse me. So this is angle 90. So these are the procedures to follow in constructing what? Angle 90. If you want to construct angle 90, you all know what an angle 90 is, a right angle degree. This is the same as constructing a perpendicular line. This is a line, a perpendicular line, a straight line. So this is it, a perpendicular line. If you draw a line here, it's not a perpendicular line. So you can easily get your angle 90 here. But these are the procedures to follow, a proper procedure. So draw a line AB, number one, mark off, that is, mark off any point. On the line AB, or your point, pin your compass on the point there. On AB, on the line AB, and label C. The point where you place your compass on it, label C. Place the tip of the compass at C, using a convenient radius. Look at, I told you radius is the length of the compass to the pin of the compass to the what? To the pencil, the length you choose. Using a convenient radius, draw a semicircle and label the sides DE on line AB. You draw a semicircle. You know how to draw a semicircle. A semicircle, half of a whole circle is a semicircle. So draw it on the line AB and label what? DE. That is from here, D and E. Draw an arc from D at a different times. Draw an arc from D and E at different times. That is, place that with the same length and same radius. With the same length of our compass and pin, the same length you're using on the radius. Place your pin of the compass at what? D. Draw an arc. Place your pin of the compass at what? E. Draw an arc and make sure they intersect. They intersect. The point of intersection what? Label what? F. So join C and F. Angle FCB equals what? FCA equals to what? 90 degrees. I would like you to try this. Word. Let me put you through with a diagram to further illustrate. Number one says draw a line AB. Number one says draw a line AB. Number two says mark off a point and label what? C. Mark off a point and label what? C using a suitable radius. This is a compass and pencil. Draw a semi what? Circle. So draw a semicircle. This is what? And label what? DE. You can follow the procedure. Draw a what? Semicircle and label what? DE. So this is a semicircle. Label what? DE. And using the what? Suitable radius. Using the what? Suitable radius and same radius. Draw an arc at different times from what? D and E. Draw an arc at different times. So from E, you draw an arc like this. It comes through here with the same radius. Draw an arc from E also. It comes through here within the what? Same radius. So I label the point of intersection what F. I said in the word procedure, label the point where the arc meets as what F. So join CF. Join CF. Join CF. You find a straight line. This is a perpendicular line. You will notice that FCB is what 90 degree and FCA is what 90 degree. See, FCB equals to what? FCA equals to what? 90 degree. This is how to construct a what? A 90 degrees. It is not just you don't just sit down and learn it. You have to get your pencil, your compass, your required ruler, and what? Try it. Practice this step. I have sent it in the notes, but just practice how you go about it. I've just given you a diagram, what illustration about it. So now we'll go to angle 45. I told you earlier that in bisection, you can easily bisect or what an angle to reproduce the what they have. And we know that angle 45 is what is the half of angle 90. So this can be constructed by just bisecting angle 90. So following the steps that we use in angle 90, construct your angle 90. So this is where you practice. You first construct your what angle 90, then we bisect it. So how do you bisect? Number one, label the point where the line CF intersects the semicircle. That is the semicircle drawn from point X to give E, D and E. Label the point where it meets the what? The perpendicular line CF. Label it as what? S. Number two, choose a suitable radius, that is your compass and pencil. Draw an arc from S. Draw an arc from S. Place the compass at E. Using the same radius, draw an arc that crosses the one from X and label what? K. So draw a line from K to C, then angle KCB is what? 45. It's just as easy as that. Let me show you the diagram illustration. First, this is our 90 degrees as drawn. You know, we told you FCA, FCB is 90, FCA is also 90. So this is point B here. So this is FC. Said from the intersection, the semicircle, where it meets the perpendicular line CF, that's what it first states. Please take note. Label the point where the line CF intersects the semicircle DE as S. So first, you label this point. After doing your angle 90 degree, please construct your angle 90 degree first, or you continue if you have constructed it from the previous what analysis. Label this point S. This is S. Now place your pin of a compass using a suitable radius. The same radius that you will use on S, the same that you use on E. Draw an arc. So you draw an arc like this. This is the arc drawn. Place with the same radius from S, that is the same length of compass. Place it here to draw an arc to cross what? This was arc drawn from what? S. Label it what? K. If you draw a line from C to K, according to the what procedure says, and label what? K, draw a line from what? K to C. Draw a line from what? K to C. This is a straight line. You will see that KCB, this is B here from the what? Perpendicular line drawing. This is the semicircle D. KCB equals to what? 45 degrees. That's how you bisect a line. That is this angle here. Place the pin of the point at X, draw it. Place the pin of your point at what? Compass at what? E. Cross the what? Arc drawn from S, and draw a line to join the what? The origin. You have a what? Angle 45. So you can see this is 45. This is what? 45. It's as easy as that. So we go to angle 60. The following steps will guide you on how to construct angle 60. First thing you do is what? Draw a line AB. Number two, we are familiar with this one, so we have to go. Can go at a pace than before. Place the point of compass at A. Draw an arc that cuts through line AB and label D. We are talking about 60 here. Place the compass at D. Draw an arc that cuts through arc AB and label what? E. Draw a line from E to E. The angle SAB required is what? Is the required angle 60. Again, draw a line AB. Place the point of the compass at A. Then draw an arc that cuts through line AB and label D. Place a point of the compass at D and draw an arc that cuts the arc drawn AB and label E. Draw a line from E to A. The angle SAB required is what? Is the required angle. So let me take you through the diagram. So this is it. First, draw a line AB. Draw a line what? AB. Place number two says, place the pin of the compass at A and draw an arc that cuts through line AB and label D. So if you place your compass here, draw an arc. Yours can be longer than this. Yours can be bigger than this. Please just take note of the procedure. I'm just explaining the procedure with this diagram. So draw a line at D. This is D. So label it here. So it says draw an arc. Place the pin of the compass at D and draw an arc that crosses through what? The arc drawn on what? Arc AB. The arc what? AB. Place the pin of the compass here and draw an arc that crosses through the what? The arc drawn on what? This is arc. We call this one arc AB. So you draw an arc that crosses through this. So and label the point what? X. Place the point of D. Then draw an arc that crosses through the arc AB and label what? S. Rather, I told you there E, but it's label what? S here. So label what? X. And from here, draw a straight line. Draw a straight line. Draw a straight line. To give you what? Draw a straight line to join the what? Origin. Draw a straight line to join the what? The origin. Draw a straight line to join the what? Origin. Draw a straight line from E to A. And you have what? XAB to be equal to what? To be equal to is the required what? Angle. SAB is the required what? Angle. So we use EAB there is required what? Angle. So as not to confuse you. So we do it that way. EAB is what? Required what? Angle, which is what? Angle 60. So go through it again. First, draw a line AB and place the point of a pin of your compass at what? A. Draw the arc here, D, and label D. Place the pin of your compass here and draw an arc that cuts through the what? Arc drawn for what? AB, AD. This arc that cuts here. So label it what? E. According to procedure, it says label it what? E. Place the pin of your compass at D and draw an arc that cuts through the arc AB and label it what? E. So we label it what? E. So next it says draw a line from E to the origin. So if you draw a line from what? This, draw a line from E to A. The angle EAB is the what? Angle 60. So draw a line from E to A. So EAB is what? Angle 60. You finish constructing all this angle, get your protractor to confirm. Get your protractor to confirm. But if you follow this procedure outrightly, you will surely get the angles rightly. So we'll go to the next one, bisection of angle 60 to give us 30. It is as easy as that of 45 from 90. It is as easy as that of 45 from 90. So we just bisect angle 60 to give us what? Angle what? 90. Angle 30. We bisect angle 60 to give us what? Angle 30. So let me read the procedures to you. To construct angle 30, we bisect angle 60 to give us 30. I already told you. Choose a suitable radius on your compass. You know how to find your radius on compass now. Just find the length and make sure it sticks. Choose a suitable radius on your compass and place the tip of your compass at S. We already agreed. So we look at it. On S and draw an arc using the same radius. Place the tip of the compass at D. And then draw an arc that cuts the arc drawn from S. Label the point of intersection X and draw a line from S to X. S to X. XAB is the what? Angle 30. Label the point of intersection X. X, it should be X, and draw a line what? A. Label the point of intersection X and draw a line from S to what? X. From X to what? X. So the angle XAB equals to what? 30 degrees. So let's go. You can see this is our S, the point of what? Point of intersection there, and this is our what? D. The point of what? This is angle 60. So place your compass here. You can see we draw a line from down here, but here, let us follow the procedure. I'll show you again. Number one, choose a suitable radius. Place the tip of the compass at X. Place the compass at X here. Draw an arc. So if you draw an arc, you have something like this. So with the same radius, place your at D. You have to practice the place. Please take note of this thing. You have to practice all this thing. Place your tip of compass at D here and draw an arc that crosses it. So the point of intersection, label it was X. Then draw a line from X to the origin according to the procedure. It says draw a line from what? X to X and what? XAB equals to what? 30 degrees. XAB equals to what? 30 degrees. So this angle X, draw a line from what? X here down to the what? Origin. Place the tip of your compass at what? X and draw an arc. Place the tip of your compass at what? D. Draw an arc that crosses it. So draw a line from here down. It's key to what? Label the point of intersection here X. XAB will be what? Angle 45, angle 30. This is how to bisect what? Angle 60. This is how to bisect what? Angle 60. This is how to bisect angle 60. So that is how about construction of angles. I've told you I will be looking at what? Angle 90, 45, 60, and 30. And I've given you the procedure on how to construct what? A triangle. Now you know how to construct angles. So they are given a length of a triangle, and you are given two angles to construct to make it a triangle. You know how to go about it now. So this is not all about angles. We have other angles like you can try practice angle 120, angle 135. You can even come down to low as angle 15. Practice everything. But how do you go about this? I'll just give you a tip, because if you have one construct angle 120 now, it's just for you to construct angle 90, then construct angle 30. You add it together, you have what? Angle 90. Following the procedures on how to construct angle 30, you can easily construct angle 30. Following the procedures on how to construct angle 60, You can construct what angle 150, that is 90 plus 60. We give you, we add it together, we'll give you what 150. I have sent some notes earlier on the lesson note on the website. And I believe with this explanation, you can do more for yourself. You can solve the question sense, and you can even go to your textbook, try more questions, solve, construct triangles from given angles or from given lengths, construct other angles. I've told you 15, 135, 120, 150. There are several angles you can practice with. And I believe with this explanation, you can do better and better. Thank you for your time. I will see you again in the next class.